fresh.
If you fresh to death and you fly as hell, and your wardrobe got too much clientele, and you know you ain't dressing like nobody else.
You see those shoes? Don't have those shoes. This is my cocky side. This is DJ Prince. How's everybody doing? Gonna have a little slight interview with your boy. Let you know the ins and outs. You probably don't know about me, but you get a good idea now. Alright? Rock. Wow.
And you know you ain't dressing like nobody else, so let me hear you say y'all
Fresh.
You got that new shit, might as well put it on to the break of dawn, fly as hell. If you know you ain't dressing like nobody else, so let me hear you say y'all
Check it out.
Step in the place with my Dolce Gabbana, bucket hats and my belt Louis Vuitton. What? Loafers used to be Coach, but Gucci for now on. Wrap my do-rag with the Poochie designer. The coochie is finer when you dress to impress. Chanel frames and Gucci specs are the best. Diesel and Visa, my Vans and leather. True religion, chip and pepper, antique denim. As for my women, I like them in they Nikes and they white tees. Do be rap with a fitted. Everywhere I walk, they be like, Prince, where'd you get it? And if I told them, they probably couldn't spin it. Saks Fifth, Bergdorf, Goodman, Neiman Marcus, Union, Stackhouse, Queens, Jamaica Market. Only the hot shit I'm rocking. From my Timberlands to my denim pants, yeah, I hear I'm talking. You fresh to death and you fly as hell, and your wardrobe got too much clientele.
Hello, and we're back. How are you guys? I'm DJ Prince, one half of the Weirdos, 1/4 of the FSR group, and I am the man who you've probably been listening to on my podcast. Just trying to get good music out there. Why not? I got into music at around 1997, and it's weird because like music is like the cool thing now to do. So it's just like a lot of so-called DJs nowadays, I'm not knocking them, but a lot of them is just getting into this game while I feel I have a little longevity, a little bit. You know, I tend to be in this game just a little bit longer than you guys, so I'm not just starting on Serato. For all you cats who know DJing and familiar with all that stuff, that's cool because it saves my back and saves my arms. But I come from the era with white labels and searching for your records and being that first DJ to have that exclusive tracks. When you play that joint at the party, they're like, man, this guy Prince, he's real nice, or whoever's playing it is real nice. So I come from an era where it didn't originate, but it's better than now because everybody's calling themselves DJs. You guys should really be interested in DJ Prince. I'm gonna tell you why you should be interested in DJ Prince, because I bring a different sound to music. I'm in North Carolina right now, I go to school out here, and every time I play in the club, I play different type of music because these DJs out here tend to play a lot of the same format, same stuff, same order, and that's real boring to me. So every now and then, I'm gonna throw an electric song at you. I'm gonna throw some old reggae at you. I'm gonna throw some culture hip hop at you. I'm gonna throw some house music at you. I'm gonna throw something in there that's different from anything else you've ever heard before. Like, I started off spinning old reggae records. That's how I really got into this stuff, you know what I'm saying? And it's just the music now is just the music industry now, as far as club wise, is real boring to me because they play the same stuff all the time. But there is a lot of good music coming out there. So DJ Prince plays different music at all different occasions. I think there's gonna be a lot of great music coming out. These industry cats is falling back. Well, not really falling back, but they're just kind of losing a lot of their jobs. Not necessarily losing jobs, but for creations like MySpace and stuff like that is giving cats like me opportunities to get our voices out there. And there's a lot of talented folk out there, you know, from the FSRs, plug, why not? I'm their DJ. Those guys are very hot. What's hot about FSR, another plug, is just, it seems like there's a real big hipster movement right now. Hipster with the things around their neck. I don't even know what they're called. I'm tired, as you can see, and the tight jeans with the. It's cool if that's you, but if you're just doing it just to follow other cats, then that's kind of whack. So what FSR brings to the table is that real essential hip hop, like that 96, 95 era of hip hop, straight rap, straight raw, rugged beats, no hooks, just rapping. It's great music. They're hot. Weirdos is hot. Cool Kids is dope. Mickey Fax is dope. It's a lot of artists I'm feeling right now. Just a lot of dope stuff out there, man. And as a DJ, I play everybody's tunes. You guys gotta start thanking these DJs more, man. It's because of us, and it's because of you're pushing your music out there. But we play your music in your club. There's a lot of cats like me who play your music in the club, and they be like, "Who's that?" And you just say your name out there, and that just creates more of a buzz than I think the internet does. Because not everybody's internet savvy, but people party all the time, and I play your stuff. So big up to the DJs out there, all the DJs out there. Bang. The Weirdos. The Weirdo. Wah, 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 wah. It's an eccentric, eclectic group. We don't just do hip hop. Well, like, I'm the hip hop side of the Weirdos, and Javon is like the eclectic side, the rock side, the different side to the Weirdos. And then when we just mesh together, we make this form of just different type of music, different type of hip hop with different type of sounds. He's from Cleveland, I'm from New York, and we met at school. Matter of fact, we met in college, and through a mutual friend, he introduced me, and that's when I really started getting into production like that, because he introduced me to a certain program that I use to make my beats now. And he was playing me mad dope stuff, but he was real, like, just not shy, but he was just real quiet to himself type of stuff. And I'm like, yo, your shit is dope, son. You need to really spit on these tracks. Because at first he didn't want to spit on the tracks. He just wanted me to. He was like, yo, man, yo, you nice with the luck. Just spit on the bars, and I'm going to just do the beats, and then we just go, you know what I'm saying, man? And I'm like, nah, man. I know you got something to say. And the first track we did was Mars. Mars is probably what you're hearing in the background. If you can't hear, we're going to get to it. But Mars is the first track that we did. It's like 2 years old, and it's getting a little bit of buzz right now. Trying to shoot the video. We're just trying to make it perfect. And he came up with the chorus and the hook, and we just spitting on a crazy beat. But other than that, yeah, that's the Weirdos, man. Real different hip hop. We got a couple rock songs. We got a couple electric songs, hip house songs, pop songs. We hit every different genre of music, you know what I'm saying? And that is the Weirdos in a nutshell, or a cashew shell. Our buzz, it kind of generated from 2 or 3 things. There was an interview on the internet with the Cool Kids, with my boy Kevin Parkinson, and he asked this question. I think the question was like, do you compare yourself to like the Weirdos or the Pack? Because, you know, Kevin's on the Weirdos. He's very smart in this hip hop game, and they didn't really know who the Weirdos was, but now you probably do. But nah, that was one reason, and a lot of people question him and question me on MySpace, like, yo, who are the Weirdos? So that's why we're doing this little thing right here, a little introduction. You can go to MySpace /Go Weirdos Go, GOWEIRDOS GO, Go Weirdos Go, and you can check out our music, check out our page. But that was one way it generated. Another way buzz kind of generated in this North Carolina area, we do a lot of shows, free open mic shows, college affair shows. We opened up for. Who we opened up for Plies and Trey Songz at a couple of homecomings, and cats was looking at us like, yo, these guys is real different. Who are these dudes? So we was just trying to grind. Right now we're really grinding on these beats, trying to get these beats out there. So listen out for the Weirdos. Another buzz, or a way that we did get a buzz, was through this song that I did. Probably heard of Facebook Living. We're gonna do some editing stuff. We're gonna cut to it right now. Bow.
Facebook living, Facebook living, Facebook living.
Oh, I'm addicted to the Facebook.
Facebook living, Facebook living, Facebook living.
These niggas pimping on
Check.
Facebook.
1, 2.
Facebook living,
Facebook took all my friends, man.
Facebook
And I don't like
living.
it. Hey, yo, this Facebook shit, it really make me sick. I'm lying on your profile so you could date some chick. All this poking back and forth, see I ain't with it, girl. Let's just stop playing these games so I can hit it, girl. Yeah, you can get it, girl. It's more power to make. But how you on that Facebook for 3 hours a day?
I never seen her,
Talking about we met in class.
never seen her.
Bitch, I never met your ass, so stop sending me these messages and all your references. I had enough, girl, so why you trying to test the kid? Walking through the yard smiling like you my homie. Don't ask to be my friend, you don't even know me. Your phone in, them pics ain't yours, you fake, hun. I saw your face, hun, rejected from day one. But I'ma be on Facebook right after the song, so hit me up, Nsami Aarons, ShawBears.com.
Bow, and it's gonna come back. Yeah, I like that stuff. Facebook Living. It was a spoof. It was a funny song I did like 2 years ago in the same exact dorm room. And I was just upset. I wasn't upset because I like Facebook because of the networking part. But cats weren't networking. They were like skipping class and waiting for the message on Facebook. Like, for what? It was just questioning. Hey, yo, I can't go to class. I'm waiting for this message, yo. I'm like, yo, bro, go to math, man. Just go to math and learn something. She's gonna message you later. And it just was getting on my nerves. So I made a little corny ass beat in GarageBand and Facebook Living. I didn't have a video, didn't have anything. And I put it on SoundClick. And it got like 100,000 hits in like 2 weeks. It was crazy. I was getting all these messages on Facebook. It was asking, when are you gonna drop new stuff? When are you gonna drop new stuff? And I was just focusing more on these beat CDs. So Facebook Living, if you ever seen it, look it up. It's on YouTube. Yeah, really, I think like these websites like YouTube. What's another one I look on? Like the On Smashes and the Hip Hop Games and the Hip Hop DXs and the World Star Hip Hops. I think those are great because they expose us better than we can as artists. Because cats might not know about you, and then they might go to the World Star Hip Hop or one of those sites that I mentioned earlier and just see it. It might just see that it got a certain amount of hits and they say, let me check this out, let me see what this is about. That's a great opportunity for us. It seems like they focus, those sites focus more on established artists or artists that have a buzz. And I mean, why not? You gotta grind and get yourself to a position where you could be more recognized than where you are. So if you sent stuff there and you haven't gotten on there yet, which I haven't, I plan to when I get my stuff up there and I hit the streets and promote heavily. But if you sent it to them and they didn't post it, it's probably because you're not really known, which is, it's not their fault, it's your fault. So just get your stuff out there, grind, and I think it's a great opportunity. I love all those sites. I'm on those sites every day, as well as MySpace and as well as Facebook. I'm on that everyday networking with new cats, because if you don't put yourself out there, nobody will know about you. That's something that I've learned for myself. Like, I'm be mad, like, oh man, why don't people want me to DJ, blah blah blah, a couple years ago, and I'm just like, yo, I'm not promoting myself. So I got business cards and I just be in everybody's face like, yo man, book me, I'm the best DJ you'll probably meet in a long time, I'm different, blah blah blah, here's my business card. If you don't call me, I'll call you. And you just get in their face and give them something to remember. Because if you don't promote yourself, nobody else will. Yeah, it seems like everybody's a rapper nowadays. And you can hear the difference in a good rapper and a bad rapper. You know what I'm saying? And then you have your battle rappers and you have your song rappers. But it just seems like everybody I see is a rapper nowadays. It used to never be like that. You used to have talent in order to get into this industry and in this game. This is just all my point of view. Don't get mad if you feel a different way. But you could listen to a song and be like, yo, this dude is nice. This dude can spit. Or you could listen to it and say like, yo, he's wasting his time. Like, well, why is he doing this? And it's just, I guess people see the fame and the glory and how they get treated and all that jewelry. As you can see, I don't wear jewelry. I have no earrings and no chain. That's not my style. I like polo. I like jeans and sneakers. And that's how I get down. You know what I'm saying? But they just, the TV, man. Channel Zero is brainwashing these folk out there, man. They just see everything that they want and then they think it's so easy to get. And they think rapping is the first step in getting there. So they practice their little stuff. And, you know, if it's not you, it's not you. You need to leave that alone, man. Leave it alone. So I got started DJing, like I said, like 96, 97, watching my older brother MDS. Shout out to my big bro. What's going on? And I started mixing dancehall reggae, late dancehall reggae. And the trick with reggae is for cats who are DJs out there, is just like it's a lot of rhythms. And the rhythms are the same beat with different artists, you feel me? And in order to mix a rhythm, if you're juggling a rhythm, and to make it sound good, you need to be on point. All the time, you need to be on point because it's going to sound stupid and you need to know how to bring it in and how to go into the next song and beat matching and all that stuff. So like, in learning how to starting DJing with just that type of genre of music, it just made everything else easier because you got to be on point with your reggae and you can't mess up because they're gonna boo you off the stage and they're gonna be like, what is this guy doing? So I started off with all reggae. I got into that top 40s hip hop, and the reason why I'm so into this music now is because like my brother used to stay with the underground joints all the time. I'd be like playing music at like house parties and stuff like that, and he'd play it, but like every night I'd hear him in the basement playing some underground stuff, some gutter stuff from like Bumpy Knuckles to the Gangstarz to the Pete Rock stuff, and I wasn't too familiar with it. It's just like as I got older, I familiarized myself more with it. But he used to stay bumping that. He keeps that hip hop in his heart. That's why I love him to death. So because of him is why I'm getting into this underground movement right now. And I do more research of old school cats, and I pay homage to them. This is me paying homage to you guys, man. I respect y'all for what y'all did, because without y'all, it wouldn't be me. And I just, love hip hop so much.
Let's bring them on, ladies and gentlemen.
When it comes to me personally, like how I spin my music, I try to, like, if it's real late or if it's like 1:30, 2 o'clock, you know what I'm saying, I will usually not play anything new until like 1:30 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna build you up. I'm gonna make you forget about those new songs that you hear on the radio all the time, because I'm gonna have you jamming so hard until 1:32 in the morning, and then I'm gonna slap you in the face with those stuff that you hear every day. You're gonna be like, oh my god, this guy is blowing my mind. Where the hell did you get this guy from? So I'm gonna build you up. I'm gonna build you up. I'm never gonna take you somewhere where you're high, and then play something that just f's up your whole mood and bring you down here, and everybody stops dancing. No, we don't do that over here. We're gonna build you up. So like in building up, I like playing in years. Like I might play something, like I might start off with some fast stuff and then smooth it out, and I'll play like 98 straight bangers that you forgot 98, but it's gonna keep you dancing. And then I might go to like 2000, that whole like Rough Riders keyboard era, and then I'm gonna take you to some old reggae, and then I'm gonna take you to somewhere you think you was gonna go, and then all of a sudden it's 2 a.m. and you're like, man, this guy's really rocking. And then I'm gonna hit you with the songs that you hear mostly on the radio, or your favorite top 40 joints. That's how I'm gonna do it. So, and then when I play it, I keep it in like artist form too. So if I play like a old, like I said, a Rough Rider song, I might play like a DMX song, or I might play like a Dragon song, or I might play like a Eve song, just to keep that whole era of music in your head. Like, dag, I forgot about that, and then I'll take you somewhere else. That's how I do it, baby. Yeah. So I'll give you a little sample of what I do. Like I said, I'm not that nice. I just started this production stuff. I'm a better DJ than producer, but this is a beat. It's gonna be on the Weirdo's album. The song's called Cake, and I use Reason to make my beats, and I usually start off with like a little melody or a sample. I try to stay away from samples, but I'll chop up a sample real quick, or I'll find a melody real quick, and I start off with the melody, and then I usually go to the bass, and then after the bass, I'm gonna find like some drums to match it. You have to find drums to match a certain beat. You can't just use any old drums. And then I'll find like a weird sound, like or something stupid to just make me different from everybody else. So like as far as this beat, like I said, I use Reason on my nifty MacBook Pro. Big up to Apple. And like I found this cool sound. It just sounds like nothing I've ever heard before. And this song, like I said, it's called Cake. Got like a real Tribe Called Quest feel to it. So it's just like we found a sample, and like when I do my beats, I'll just cut it up and just try to find something cool, real repetitive. And that's basically what I did, you know what I'm saying? And just kept it like that, gave it a real Tribe feeling to it. You know what I mean? And like I said, after that, you gotta find a nice bass. And I'm not the best keyboard player, but I can find stuff, you know what I mean? So then you bring in your bass, like your bass line. Yeah. Yo. And then you find some cool drums. You just find like a little regular bit of drums, you know what I'm saying, that you just keep your head nodding. I don't know if you can hear this that's going on right now. And then like you want that snare to just clack, like just you can hear it everywhere you go. So if you're like walking past a dorm room or something, you could just hear that clap. So you like what Javon put me on was ill. Like he's like, yo, use real sounds. So like I'd clap it to the mic on some stuff like that, and then just cut it and sample it, and it just gives it like a more different sound. It just sounds more realistic, you know what I'm saying, which is real sick. Let's see if I can find that clap. That's the extra clap to like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can hear the clap. Yeah, and it just gives it an extra look to it. And you gotta be real smooth, nothing too hard, nothing too serious. And then like the weird sound that he put in was just like this weird ass. Yeah, he found this sound. That's Javon right there. And then you got a beat. Cake, produced by the Weirdos. Hot. What is my message? My message to the world, I guess, would be, alright, I got a good message. I go to school, I go to college. I don't go to college for this stuff. I go to college for computer information systems, networking field, engineering field. I'm pretty good with computers, hands-on work, you feel me? This is what my heart is. So I guess my message is follow your heart. I didn't come to school for this, and it's so hard managing everything. Like, I go to school and then I gotta worry about the computer stuff and the engineering and all these codes, and then like you have your personal life, and then you got all these other things to worry about, and then at the end of the day you still have where your heart is, this music, and you can't just stop that. You know what I'm saying? You might have to put it on a hold or a rest for a little bit, but you constantly want to do it. You know what I'm saying? I have a song, it's called Like This. It's gonna be on a mixtape, and this is basically explaining that. It's crazy. It's just like, yo, you know what you have to do, and you know what you're here for, and everybody knows what they're here for in life. You know what I'm saying? And you just need to follow that. If you feel like you want to be somebody who mows lawns, like I love mowing lawns, like, yo, cut that grass, baby, get that green out there. But this is where my heart is. So my message to everybody, what DJ Prince stands for, quote unquote, is just to follow your dreams and follow your heart. Yo, thanks for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? To this guy, ordinary regular kid. You see him in the dorm room, is real dirty, but this is how I'm living. This is where I've been living for the past, look at that, disgusting, 6 months. You know what I'm saying? But look what's next to me. Bow tables. My mixer is right there. You know what I'm saying? I just came from the club. I try to do as many clubs as possible, and you know, this is final week. I'm real tired. You can see the bags under my eyes. Don't zoom in, but you can see the bags. And this is me signing off. DJ Prince, check us out. Go Weirdos Go, and DJ Prince Music. And I have this blog thing I'm probably not going to really use too much because everybody's blogging. But if you want to see what it is, then you could keep up with Prince. That's what it is. keepupwithprince.blogspot.com. Check it out. Send me some messages. I'll check you out. Peace.
Yo, they say home is where the heart is. Right here, niggas are heartless. Right here, I'm setting it apart, kid. Right here, I'm leaving this earth for now, and I'm I'm going back to Mars. I'm going back to Mars. I'm
era, I'm going back to Mars. I'm taking 5 people and I'm going back to Mars. They say I'm extra, but I'm an extraterrestrial. When I walk by, girls get still like vegetables. They surprised that I got green testicles. See, I can form subatomic particles, but I'd rather find a girl just to spark it with. Go ahead and get it started, kid. Go ahead and get it started, kid. Forget all that, girl, just let me get it in. And when we cuttin', she be queasing in days. Girl, I don't come, I bust radio waves, beating up her back like she was a slave. Don't get me wild, I might fracture your rib cage. Whoa, my loving could cure diseases. I get the coochie wet with telekinesis. Jesus, it's like an out-of-body experience. She think it's heaven, no, I'm conducting experiments. They say home is where the heart is, right here. Niggas all heartless, right here. I'm setting it apart, kid, right here. I'm leaving this earth for now, and I'm era, I'm going back to Mars. I'm era, I'm going back to Mars. I'm era.